Ryan.
This is information purposes only. I'm Ryan.
I'm Peter.
And I'm Garish.
And this one is fill in the blanks.
Yep, in this episode I'm going to present these lads with either a question or a statement, and it's going to be missing one word. I'm going to ask them to fill in the blank with a word that they think would help either make it more accurate or whatever they can think of that best suit it to their own desires. It could be one or two words in this case. Going to mix it up a little. This way we're going to go with Davies and then Ryan. Because of how many right and wrong answers there are, it's going to be magical whatever happens. Okay, so we're going to
have a good time.
We're going to have a good time. Ryan, do you want to come a bit closer? I just want to see you guys cuddle up. Okay, number one.
Get off of me.
Have you trimmed your beard?
No. Okay.
Cosmetics. Okay, in the movie Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter never blanked.
Blinked.
What's your answer, Ryan? In the movie Silence of the Lambs,
Never
Hannibal
ate lamb.
Never ate lamb. Okay, on the topic of correct answers, you're both right. In the answer that I have, it would be Blinks.
Yes.
Okay.
I love that film.
Where did you find that one out? Was it just sort of one of those movie trivia?
I've seen the film. Like, it's one of my favourite films. I've seen it so many times.
And you have that weird thing
The whole
with
series.
blinking and touching yourself.
Yes.
You like it when
You
their eyes
can't
are closed.
close your eyes if you're masturbating.
Okay, on to the second one. Apparently, she lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Her name was blank.
Cleopatra.
Okay, that's one answer. Ryan, who lived closer to the moon landing than
Olivia Earhart.
Olivia Earhart.
Yeah.
Okay, and Olivia
Do you mean-
Earhart is...
Amelia Earhart.
That's the one. I got a last name right though. Just call it Miss Thingy.
Okay, similar to the Rasputin theory that we had before.
Yeah, right. He has no first name.
Yeah.
Okay, again, both correct answers, I believe. Okay, and again, Davies was correct.
No.
Absolutely. Okay. So the third one, we're going to make this interesting. We're going to go back to the other way around because I can't have you giving him all the right goddamn answers. One question outside of this list. Can you see the answer?
No.
Okay.
Genuinely, I went with Egypt, Cleopatra. That was
Okay.
my logics.
Okay, so Ryan, this is going to you first. Okay. Dead people can still get blank.
Erections.
That's one answer. Master Davies, dead people can still get
Gas.
gas. I'm sure they're both correct answers, as with the decomposing body would be the gas, and erections.
Rigor mortis.
Rigor mortis. Yes.
The answer that I have on this is actually goosebumps.
Wow.
Oh.
So there we go, dead people can still get goosebumps.
That's
I feel like erections is better to get though.
Okay, the next one, this is a twofer, so we'll go for the first and second blank. A male giraffe will headbutt a female in the blank until she blanks.
In the neck.
Okay, a male giraffe will headbutt a female in the neck until she
Gives him head.
gives him head.
I don't know if I can beat that. I'm gonna agree with neck.
Okay, so a male giraffe will headbutt a female in the neck until she
Falls down.
falls down. I can imagine that Ryan's is incorrect.
Well, you don't know.
I don't think giraffes are on the animals list that perform fellatio.
Yeah, but she like a really long neck. Like he hasn't got to move. She can get all the way underneath his body. You know.
The correct answer is a male giraffe will headbutt a female in the bladder until she urinates.
Wow. There's an interesting
Yeah,
fact.
okay, and playing on this,
Giraffes.
why, as you say, one quick thing, just answer Ryan's question.
why?
The male giraffe will then taste her urine to determine whether she's ovulating.
That's so clever. That's the
It's
sensible way
also
to do
fucking
things.
disgusting.
Yeah, true.
Well, she can take a test.
Giraffes, funnily enough, their necks are too short.
Their necks are too short.
For what?
They seem to be alive.
They do well for themselves, but if you've ever seen giraffes drinking, in relation to their legs and they're trying to get to the water hole, they leave themselves very open for attack because they're so bow-legged and head down.
And that's a good point. That I'm sure that'll be a balance of whether they can eat versus whether they can drink.
Yeah, they can eat because they eat off of trees, but they can't drink because they can drink, but they leave themselves very vulnerable in doing so.
Oh, there we go.
Giraffe fact.
Okay, Ryan. You could still eat 3,000-year-old blank if you wanted to.
I'm gonna have to go potatoes.
You could still eat 3,000-year-old potatoes if you wanted to. Master Davies.
3,000-year-old chocolate. Is it got lots of sugar in? I don't know.
So chocolate never spoils because of sugar.
Well, sugar's a natural preservative, so
It does, but after 3,000 years.
yeah, like 3,001 years, you put that in the bin.
Do you know what? You're both correct. You could still eat 3,000-year-old chocolate if it, or I say in a certain amount of time after the chocolate was
You
created.
could eat 3,000-year-old anything if you wanted to,
Okay.
because we're not talking about whether it will kill you or not.
Obviously, but the answer I have here is something that won't kill you, something that doesn't spoil, something that will taste just as good
Ice.
as it did.
You got to give them points.
The answer, you could still eat 3,000-year-old honey if you wanted to. Honey
Honey doesn't
is
spoil.
something that never spoils. 'cause
Shout
as you
out to
understand,
Bernie.
it's essentially bee vomit, so it doesn't really have any.
Yeah, but neither does ice.
Might go downhill.
Ice is just
The North
water.
Pole's still there.
And you didn't go for ice.
No, yeah.
You didn't say ice. You had your
You went for
chance.
potatoes.
Yeah.
It's hard.
You wouldn't eat potatoes that were 2 weeks old.
I fucking would if I was hungry.
Okay, here's another double. McDonald's calls frequent buyers of their food blankety blanks.
Explosive diarrhea.
They call people who buy their food frequently explosive diarrhea.
I did not hear the question.
Okay, that's one answer.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with that.
Anywhere near correct. Master Davies.
Pound savers.
Okay, McDonald's calls frequent buyers of their food pound savers.
Yeah, because it's a pound saver menu.
Okay, both wrong, because this one has actually got a correct answer.
Damn it.
McDonald's,
We are bear in
As a
mind,
company-
between us, we've worked for McDonald's for about 12 years.
yeah, they call frequent buyers of their food heavy users.
That could have gone anywhere with two blanks.
Like drug addicts.
The worst part is, it's not so much whether they buy vast quantities, it's just the people that go back for a cheeseburger or a coffee every now and then, they're still referred
Heavy
to as
users.
Heavy users.
Like junkies. Like they're heating up a teaspoon.
I'm thinking physically heavy users.
Ho ho!
Yeah.
What if you get the salad?
Okay.
That's
This,
like, no, never mind.
this is one. It's a bit more intricate, and I just want to see how you guys would gauge this. Okay. It would take 1.2 million mosquitoes, each sucking once, to completely drain the average-sized blank of blood. 1.2 million mosquitoes, each sucking once, to drain an average-sized blank.
I have no idea, so I'm gonna go chupacabra. It's a Mexican.
Mythological creature.
Oh, you can't prove it's meteorological.
Okay. Do you want to go for centaur instead, or unicorn?
No, I want to stick with chupacabra.
Okay, chupacabra.
You also can't prove that that's not the amount of mosquitoes it would take to drain one of them fuckers of blood.
No, but I couldn't use that as an answer in the slightest because
No,
of the
no.
same
But
principle.
what you also said was there'll be lots of right answers, just not
didn't
your
want-
right answer.
You could have gone for it. Okay, the average. size,
The average size dog.
that is incorrect. The correct answer.
Really?
Really? It would take 1.2 million mosquitoes, each sucking once, to completely drain the average-sized human of blood.
I was going to say human, but it seemed like a boring answer.
Yeah, the only problem is could you imagine what would happen if they tested that on a dog? I mean, there are lots of humans you could see die.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't think they tested this out on a human. I don't think they put him in a room with that many mosquitoes. Like, they didn't add one in. Oh,
Yeah, but that
add one in. They looked at how much one mosquito could take.
Yeah, because I can't
and then
imagine.
scaled it up.
Because by the end there'd be one mosquito at the very last bit trying to suck it out like the end of a Capri Sun.
Yeah, that's no
it
good.
wouldn't be. It would be going for it. But that little drop's right at the end.
Like, he'd be fucking disappointed. Can you imagine if you were 1.2 million and one in the queue? You'd be having a bad day. That's a long line. You get to the front. Sorry, closed. They roll the shutters down.
But again, that's average size. So obviously, some people here would qualify.
Some would take longer and some would take a lot less.
Yep. I'm pretty sure you take about 3, maybe.
Tops.
I'm pretty sure one pump out of a mosquito will give you an erection. Okay. Next one. For every normal web page, there are 5 what pages? Sorry, there are 5 blank pages. That's not the answer.
porn.
Your answer is porn. For every
It's gotta be
For
porn.
every normal page on the internet, there are 5 porn pages.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with him because something like 40% of the internet is porn, which when you scale it, that's fucking loads.
Yeah.
Okay, so 40% is the equivalent to 5 times 100%.
What?
Well, as I've said, for every normal web page there are 5 porn pages.
No.
That's
No,
the
bad
opposite.
maths.
Yeah.
Bad maths.
So say you've got you say 40%. So say you've got a million web pages.
Yes.
They're the normal pages.
No. Million web pages in total. 400,000 of them are porn. The other 600,000 have got their scales.
Okay, so that means for every single normal one, there are 5 porn pages.
I'm sticking with my answer.
Yeah.
And your math?
Sound logic.
I understood the question.
Yes, of course.
I went with
You
porn.
got it, and you both got it right.
Yeah.
Yep, for every normal web page on the internet, there are 5 porn pages. Depends what you class as porn, though.
Yeah.
What would you consider to be the weirdest fetish? And it could be something that exists or something that you believe could exist.
I think your mum's fascination with him is probably the weirdest fetish I've had to
Yeah,
see.
that is.
So human on human, you think that's disgusting. Ryan.
No.
No.
Cougar on vegetable.
Oh, but he's a sweet potato. Ryan?
Statues.
Statues.
Like, fucking a statue.
Where has this come from?
Well, you know, like in Rome, man.
Saved it.
I absolutely do. When someone tried, is that when someone tried to sort of bend over one of the monuments and
Like, you know.
fucking a statue when they're asleep. Okay,
Woo!
Ryan first. You burn more calories sleeping than you do blanketing blank.
Blanketing blank.
Blanketing blank. And that isn't street. That's just.
So it ends with ing.
Blankety blank. Blankety blank.
He's got it.
Creating
I want to know the next word.
potassium.
You burn more calories sleeping than you do creating potassium.
Probably right.
He's not God.
However,
And on the 7th day, he was like, I don't like bananas anymore.
on the 7th day, he said, "Let's fuck up." I want to say eating celery.
Eating celery, okay. You burn more calories sleeping than you do watching television.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Can you believe that?
Probably create potassium. Well, TV as well.
But it's strange to think that when you're sleeping and your body's just sort of only working on reflex, that you burn more calories than when you're actively observing something, taking in
I move
information.
around when I'm asleep, like a lot.
Is that when you start rolling over and it takes you
And
a 6 hour period?
Everything just goes like one way across the room. Yeah.
I like that. That's pretty good. Okay.
Your foot.
Shut up, son.
Alright, next one. I'm sorry. Turtles can breathe out of their blank.
Tails.
Out of their tails.
Like a snorkel. If you can imagine a turtle like in the top of the water, like
Looking down, trying to scurry along.
tails out.
Like in the cartoon when they've got a reed straw and they're
Yeah,
sort of going
like that.
Okay, so that's Ryan's answer. Turtles can breathe through their tails. Master Davies. Turtles?
Shells. Because when they're in the shell,
I'm
they
going
can still
lightheaded.
breathe out.
I'm genuinely going lightheaded. So they can, do you mean when their bodies are in their shells?
Yeah, they can still breathe out of their shell. It makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Sorry.
It's living their shell.
The next one reads, humans can breathe through their skin because you're obviously in your skin when you try
That's
breathing.
right,
yeah.
Okay, both correct.
There's probably mouth or something ridiculously easy like
I
that.
was going for that, but genuinely, turtles can breathe through their butts.
Well,
And the
nobody
tail
wants
is
to be able
close.
to do that.
Ryan was the closest. I thought he might have either changed his answer or sort of been like, well, no, you know the little hole underneath. I'm pretty sure that's for breathing.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I mean, one gave me a kiss one time.
Don't like turtles. Actually, I don't mind them. Penguins, I don't.
How many turtles do you know? Beyond Leonardo, Michelangelo.
Dave.
Donatello and Dave.
Dave.
Dave the turtle.
Who is it? Stewart's.
Can he outrun you?
Dave the turtle lives at Stewart's.
Yeah.
What's Stewart, a hare? Are they busy mates now?
I don't think you got to take the piss out of them.
Okay.
I
Next,
suppose.
next question, Ryan.
I shouldn't go there.
The CIA reads about 5 million blanks a day.
Oh, god damn.
Pages of paper with writing on.
I was thinking blank ones anyways. Okay, so the CIA reads about 5 million pages a day.
Yeah.
Okay, one answer. And Master Davies?
I want to give a broad answer. I want to say messages, but I don't feel like I'm going to get away with that. So, emails.
Okay, so this is the entire CIA as well.
Yeah.
Okay. The entire CIA reads about 5 million tweets a day.
Well, they're printed out on paper.
No. And obviously you can understand a tweet is a certain amount of characters, so you can just sit there, scroll, and sort of just at a gaze,
Yeah.
click, click, click. Not quick you think, but why would you imagine they'd be going through 5 million tweets a day?
People tweet all sorts of shit.
Find out where the porn is.
Like, if ISIS have their own Twitter page, I imagine they read that one pretty carefully.
Wow. And
Like, imagine they check up
they're
on that.
incredibly active by this number.
They are making sure that they're not tweeting about anything silly. Because I think I read something in the news. A guy tweeted a selfie of himself at an
Is this in
ISIS
America?
base,
Oh no. Oh,
and
no place.
they airstriked it.
Yeah.
I don't know how 100% true that is.
No, I've
I
seen
remember
something
reading
you
about
look
it.
into.
I've seen.
I remember reading about that. So that's probably why they checked Twitter.
Okay, successfely. Okay, Ryan,
So the dumb as checking in on Facebook, isn't it?
the longest time between two twins being born is blank days.
I think we've discussed this, me and you, before.
We possibly have. I have the number right in front of me, and it's something that you need to give me. And this is a yes or no type of blank. Either you get it right, or you're a fucking idiot. No pressure.
I think this woman having to wait days proves how stupid she was.
The question was the longest time between
I'm
two
gonna go
twins born
5.
is. Yes,
Like, she had a little nap, a little walk around.
one of them was sort of dangling down by the feet. Doesn't really count.
They probably cut the umbilical cord on that one. She was like, "You're my favourite."
I'm not sure about the other one. I
Yeah,
want you
I
to
don't
be
really
bigger.
like this one too much.
You get to blow out the birthday candles. Okay, so Ryan's answer.
Of course he does. It's not the same day. They got a different birthday. They're no longer twins.
They're no longer twins.
I'm going to say they're no longer
They
twins.
look the same.
I'm going to say it's a trick question.
Okay, trick question. Okay, but other than that, the longest time between two twins being born is 5 days. That's your answer? What's the days?
I want to say 9 days.
9 days. So very sort of low area numbers. But as you can
Yeah.
Like, if she held on for him for another 9 months, I'd be impressed.
imagine, that's what she told her husband. No, the twins are going. Definitely not another man's. Come different colours.
It's going to be ridiculously high, isn't it? It's going to be like 3 months.
The longest time between two twins being born is 87 days.
So they have birthdays on
87.
different days.
They have birthdays in different months.
Which,
Do you know what?
87 days, and you
It's
break it
pretty
down.
close.
If it was February,
Yep,
like, that's pretty much it.
That's
Fucking
about 3 months.
She stayed in the hospital the entire time.
No, they let her go home. Of course, she stayed in the hospital.
Yeah, but it was 87 days.
She's in labour.
She could have gone and got pregnant again and gone in for a scan and gone back to work.
What do you think she is, a hamster?
If the kid can't come out, I don't think anything's going in. There's clearly a problem.
Well, why didn't they operate then?
Maybe
There's no complications. They just wait.
Yeah.
If there's no, it took 87 days to give birth. That's a big
Absolutely.
complication.
Well, that's what your mother had
You'd
to
have
go
thought
through.
the first one would have
Cranking
been
you
the
out.
problem. The second one would have just been like,
I just sent the first one back in, pulled him out.
keep your brother company.
I said, "Come on,
Get in there.
Okay, next
Did you ever play
question.
one of them claw games? We should have just put her legs up.
Baby's come out, he's about 5'4". Okay.
You want a cuddly toy.
Okay, everyone has a unique blank print, just like fingerprints.
Oh, well, that's fucked me, because mine was going to be
Of
fingerprints.
course. That's why I added it on to the end.
Has a unique.
Blank print.
I'm going to go. Eyebrows.
Everyone has a unique eyebrow print.
Just like fingerprints, because obviously time to time you
trying
might
to think about
get
what-
drunk and someone shave off your fingerprints.
Because eyebrows leave prints. That's the other
Could you
thing.
print? Like,
Imagine going
I wanna
to the
give
police
my
station and
answer.
getting your face dunked in it.
I want to give my actual answer and then
Doesn't
a couple
give
of
a tick.
different ideas that I'd come up with.
No, you get one answer.
I get one
You
answer.
get one answer.
I'm going to commit to my one answer of footprint.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, how did you get to eyebrows before footprint, toe print, fucking anything else that
I'll
leaves
tell you
an
how I
impact?
never thought of foot and toe, because, like, when I get out of the bath and I step on the floor, it's just like a watery blotch.
You?
Like, there's no print.
Right.
So I thought.
Look at the bottom of your foot.
That's
Okay.
shoes on.
What's the answer?
Has a unique Nike sole.
Everyone has a unique tongue print, just like a fingerprint. So stick out your tongue.
Nah.
Good boys. I'll eat biscuit. It's been a long time since I've been able
I'm
to
gonna
do
take your beard.
that. Okay. During World War II, the crew of the British submarine HMS Trident kept a fully grown blank called Pollyanna aboard their vessel for 6 weeks.
Mammoth. Like, it gets cold, I
Do
imagine.
you think things through?
World War
No,
II.
I say the first thing that comes into my head.
Okay.
And that's how these are answered.
During World War II, the crew of the British submarine HMS Trident kept a fully grown
Goat.
goat. Okay, they kept a fully
It's not ridiculous, it's
grown
not mammoth.
goat.
No,
called
mammoths
Pollyanna.
went extinct, you dickhead.
Okay, I'm going to say
Oh,
both
that's
of yours out
debatable.
loud, and I want you to hear how they sound. During World War II, the crew of the British submarine HMS Trident kept a fully grown goat called Pollyanna aboard their vessel for 6 weeks.
That's fine if it was a female goat.
Pretty
What was
boring.
again? I'm trying to block it out, but it's
Mammoth.
mammoth. Okay. During World War II, the crew of the British submarine HMS Trident kept a fully
Wrong
grown
answer.
mammoth
Yeah.
called Pollyanna aboard their vessel for 6 weeks. The actual answer was reindeer.
That's impressive.
During World War II, a reindeer was kept on a submarine for a total a little bit over 6 weeks.
Was it over the Christmas period?
It was around December, yes, and it was actually presented to the, or essentially the driver, as a gift. And he thought, you know what, I'm going to take this home with me.
You're a captain of a submarine, aren't you?
Pardon?
You're a captain of a submarine.
Yes, okay, captain.
No, I was just thinking like you're a pilot if it's a plane.
Yeah, you're not a plane driver.
You're a driver if it's a and I wanted to
I think it should be submarine sploosher.
sploosher. Yes.
Okay. Oh, here's a difficult one. And this one as well, you're probably going to get it wrong, but I'll explain a little bit after I give you the answer. The northern leopard frog swallows its prey using its blanks.
Mouth.
Okay, Ryan's answer, just first one that comes to his head. Very sensible. Throat. Okay, more specific to the throat. Both, well, I'd have to say yours is incorrect, but this is why I said I had to explain it. The northern leopard frog swallows its prey using its eyes. It has essentially no throat muscles. It's a mouth and then a line to its stomach, but its stomach is sort of, because obviously your throat is more muscle than anything, correct? What it does is it uses its eyes to move the food down its
What, by like
imagine
willing it down, or does his eyes come out?
he recesses its eyes back into its body, and then the push of that gets whatever's past that thing down.
Well, fuck me.
Yeah. So you were essentially correct, but strictly speaking, or biologically speaking, they do not have a throat. There's just simply a mouth.
I imagine
hard
they're pretty
skin.
easy to catch though.
What, the
Like, you
frogs?
just gotta wait till it's eaten and you can't see it.
Okay.
It's a major design fault.
Well, we should go on a frog hunt sometime.
They made a
Well,
mistake
where do
with
we
that
need to
one.
go to catch that frog?
France.
No,
The northern leopard frog, so north.
North.
We'll have to just go.
We go up.
Go Scotland.
See, I was thinking Tibet.
Tibet, nice.
You
Wants to
wouldn't
free
do
us.
well in Tibet.
I don't really know much about it.
It could be
I
nice.
imagine it's harder than here.
You could be a nice spit roast.
No. Tibet's cold.
That's alright.
Tibet's where the mountains are.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know where it is now.
Ryan, I've already lit a candle for this one, and this one we'll find both quite very personal. In 1567, and I say this with a heavy heart,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
the man said to have the longest beard in the world died after he tripped over his beard running away from a blank. Don't you fucking say Chupacabra, I will punch you straight in the jaw.
I'm gonna go. When was this?
1567.
1567.
Yeah. Man said to have had the longest beard in the world died after he tripped over his beard running away from a blank.
What country was this in?
It's not really relevant.
I'm gonna say porcupine.
Running away from a porcupine, so essentially a walking hairbrush.
Oh,
It wasn't about that.
You fall on one of them and it's gonna hurt.
So why run? Why not stand still?
Yeah, it was.
It's not going to bowl you
I don't
over.
know what this man was afraid of.
Of course. Okay, so tripped over his beard running away from a porcupine. One answer.
Good.
Master Davies.
Fire.
Why do you say fire?
Because he was afraid of setting fire to his beard. And what other things do people run away from?
Porcupines.
There's a few limited answers that people are physically going to run from. I can't imagine with a guy with the world's longest beard running from an animal like a tiger or a lion. He's not going to be in that environment with a big beard. He's going to be sitting around doing jack all day, which means it's likely to
Not
be
necessarily.
a fire.
People
So-
with beards work.
I'm going to tell you the right answer. One of you's got it. You aren't going to fucking believe who it is.
Oh, it's not.
The correct answer, I've got to read this word for word. Whereabouts is it? In 1567, the man said to have the longest beard in the world died after he tripped over his beard running away from a fire, you fucking idiot. Did you get hopeful?
How are you going to say porcupine?
It could have been porcupine.
I got a point. No.
I was going to say barber, and then I thought,
Barber.
But at least it was, I'll give you that, it was realistic to a degree.
I'd run away from a porcupine.
There we go. Past experiences.
you don't live in an area where
Have you never
porcupines
seen
are
the
a problem.
X-Men? There was a man who had like porcupine spikes. He fired them at you. It looked like they look.
Did you not see in the actual X-Men film, the dude with the longest beard running through the forest like halfway?
He was like,
And you think, oh shit, he's gone invisible, he just disappeared.
gone, broke his own neck.
Never turned up in the future films. It was amazing. Okay, I'm going to absolutely butcher this. The Dutch village of Giethorn has no blanks. Again, many answers, looking for one specific.
Windmills.
The Dutch village of Giethorn has no windmills.
Seems like
It's a fair answer. Holland
a
famous
big
for
thing,
windmills.
yeah, and
Okay, Master Davey.
I want to say something mundane, like people.
that's even worse than the porcupine answer.
Nah, it could be abandoned village.
Okay, the Dutch village of Giethorn has no people.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Oddly enough, the Dutch village of Giethorn has no roads.
Ah, well, who
Everything
cares
is
about a
simply
road?
connected by either small wooden planked, well, not even walkways, just sort of buffers between buildings, and canals. So everybody literally goes, boat, on their way, jump out of the boat, and you're somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's fucking shit if you go the wrong way.
Yeah,
Yeah, but are there windmills though?
I have no idea. Something we
I
can
can't
look into.
imagine you have
Some do post
you're
that.
like trying to turn around, like it's never going to happen, is it?
Okay. Here's one that we'll do this one as quickly as we can. The first American film to show a toilet being flushed on screen was somebody's blank. So you can say the director if you wish, if not, just the name of the film. So the first American film to show a toilet being flushed on screen was blank.
Just it's a one-word film.
Well, yeah, name of the film. Yeah, one word. Make it a little bit easier because
Saw.
Saw. Okay.
I couldn't. My mind went.
Saw.
My mind went.
Saw.
blank.
You're going for Saw.
It
for
took
the
until the
first American film.
Yeah.
To have somebody using a
Something in
toilet.
the second
I'm
millennium.
not using the toilet.
No, flushing a toilet.
Oh god damn! I want
Okay.
to say an old film. Maybe Casablanca.
Casablanca. You are both incorrect.
I thought I would be.
The,
I bet I'm closer than he fucking
Oh.
is.
No, oddly enough, it was in the middle-ish, and it was a bit closer to Ryan. Okay, the first American film to show a toilet being flushed on screen was Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Yeah,
When I
it's
found
close-
this out, it was an immediate.
Saw is closer to that than you.
No, it's not. You're
Yeah,
wrong.
it is.
Okay, second and last question. In 2008, scientists discovered a new species of bacteria that lives in blank. Be creative.
Bethlehem.
In Bethlehem. In 2008, scientists discovered a new species of bacteria that lives in Bethlehem.
You said be creative.
Meant like a bit.
Anuses.
In anuses. Okay, a new type of bacteria that lives in anuses.
In Bethlehem.
In Bethlehem. In Bethlehem. There you go. Think of a creative, like sort of a pun for Bethlehem for your ass.
Butlian. You just said it.
Okay, do an independent.
Well, you put me on the spot here.
Ryan, are you thinking?
No. Literally nothing.
What's the answer?
About anything.
Okay, in 2008, scientists discovered a new species of bacteria that lives in hairspray.
And do you know where they discovered this?
Bethlehem.
Yep.
I was there.
I wasn't.
There's no people live in Bethlehem.
Yeah, they do.
No, it's one of the facts.
Jesus is still knocking about around there somewhere.
He's dead, Ryan.
No, he's still there somewhere.
You know when he died for our sins,
Well, then he came back.
and then died for our sins again.
Mm.
'Cause
He didn't
everyone-
die.
What?
He didn't die again. He died once. He come back. He ascended. Didn't die. He went up.
He's
He's still
living.
knocking about. I've seen him. He sells sunglasses.
Okay, on to the final question of this episode. You're actually doing pretty well.
We've done all right
Pretty
in this,
well,
I
yeah.
think.
Ah.
Okay, the Romans used to clean and whiten their teeth with blank.
Sperm.
Sperm, brilliant. So, sperm.
That's easy
jack
to
off,
get.
put it in a pot. Is it simply because it's a white and a thick consistency?
Well, if you've got out at war, and like you want to brush up your teeth before you go into battle,
You brush it with somebody else's cock.
what's easier to find than spell?
Ryan wants to go to war.
Don't forget the tongue.
It's always there. You might as well use it.
Yeah, but there's only so much you can get in a day. And what if you've eaten gang food, you've got a bit of broccoli stuck in there? Thinking, well, I'm tapped out for the day.
Put it in a tub. Save it.
Okay, so the Romans used to ejaculate into tubs and use it to whiten their teeth. Okay, Master Davies.
I don't know.
The Romans used to clean and whiten their teeth with blank.
It's a tough question.
Good.
Thought it was pretty easy.
You got it wrong. Oops, I spoiled it.
I don't know. They were the Romans. They weren't clever. They didn't have like. They did a lot
Really?
of useful shit, but
Everything's leaning towards.
Okay, go on. Come up with something.
or piss.
I went with spun because it's white.
Yeah, but
White piss.
Clever. Why piss? Bodily fluid readily available.
Whitening teeth.
It's hygienic, sterile.
So is water.
So
But water's just water.
Don't
Water
say so is jizz. Stop thinking about eating jizz.
They need water to sustain. If you're not alright, fine. I'll go with milk.
Okay, milk. The Romans used to
That's
clean
white.
and whiten their teeth with urine.
How are you gonna?
You got it wrong. You got it wrong.
So I was closest.
Yeah, okay. There's been studies on this. Apparently it works, but please do not do it. It genuinely will.
Except from
work.
you should do it.
You should absolutely not do it. I mean, I'll happily piss on your guns, but or Ryan would prefer.
Sperm on yours.
As Ryan would prefer. So if you'd like to follow our live Jasmine account, where you get to see Ryan brushing his teeth.
No.
Okay, Ryan. That's everything for us today. Thank you for tuning in again.
I'm gonna help you clean your teeth.
I'm gonna work.
This is where you do the outro.
Do 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 do.